Hey, what up guys, this is Brandon here. Welcome to a new update for you guys. As today, I will be announcing my next playthrough for this channel. So, about time, right? It's been like 2 months since you guys got a playthrough on this channel, which was Bowser's Fury. So, I'll get into all that in a minute. But basically, for those who are not aware or did not notice, in my community posts, I basically made a community post this past Sunday, which is when you guys were supposed to get this update. I already announced my next playthrough, basically, and you guys can already tell by the title. I'm basically going to be continuing the Sonic Advance series, which obviously this next playthrough is the Sonic Advance game, and you guys already saw by the picture right there, by the screenshot, it's Sonic Advance 2. So yeah, I'm basically continuing the second game here, and basically I'm going to finally continue this next game here, basically, because for those who have not remembered, or for those who remember 2 years ago, back when 2021 first started, my first playthrough of that year was the first Sonic Advance, which I grew up with, which I was so familiar with, and all that. And now we're basically moving on to the second game, which I'll give you guys my impression of it, and my thoughts about the game, and all that, And then I'll let you guys know when the playthrough will start, at some point in this update. So but yeah, basically for those who did see the community post, you guys already knew what game this was. This update is mainly just to talk about the playthrough, and obviously when the playthrough is going to start. So you guys already know. You guys get the idea and everything like that. So basically, this Sonic Advance game is the only Sonic Advance game I never really grew up with or was even too familiar with, in my honest opinion. Because I used to always play the first Sonic Advance as well growing up, and I'm sure you guys know. I gotta go in my bag of games right here, my bag of games and stuff and such. This is a flash drive, by the way, for my Wii U. I think it's more in Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games on here, but I just haven't really played it. I barely played it. So I think if I look in here, okay, here it is. So here's Sonic Advance 3. So this is my favorite Sonic Advance game right here. You guys already know. So basically my favorite Sonic Advance game I grew up with, and I truly love that game. But we're not going to be doing that game just yet. So, but basically the second Sonic Advance game is the only Sonic Advance game I'm not too familiar with until I played it on the emulator a couple years back. So I think I got it on my phone, not this phone, this phone, my Samsung Galaxy S8. I got it on here, I think sometime in 2019, I think. I forget. It was somewhere around there. I can't remember though. But I was playing on there, and so far the game, I can't remember. I mean, I don't remember much from the game, but it's pretty challenging. So my least favorite part of the game so far, though, which I still remember, the only thing I really remember from the game for now, because I haven't played the game in so long anyway, is fighting Dr. Eggman in I think it's the 4th zone. It's basically a snow zone, an icy zone or whatever, and it was so frustrating. I think it had to be the most frustrating Eggman boss I've ever faced. He was so annoying. I constantly, I was getting so frustrated. I remember I was rage quitting too. I just remember that. So you guys are gonna see me do that. I'm gonna play through the game again beforehand. So I forgot to mention this. So since it's been so long since I even played this game, I want to actually play through it myself off camera first. I might not be able to finish it before I start the playthrough, but which I'll give you guys the date of when it'll start. So, but yeah, I want to try to actually at least just play like the first few zones, just so I get the idea and all of that, and we'll see what happens down the road. Maybe I won't do like the very last part of the game or whatever. Maybe I will not do that. Maybe you guys will see my reaction to playing it for the first time. I don't know. We'll see what happens though. But I'll make a decision on that, and we'll see what happens. All that. So but yeah, Sonic Advance 2 though. I'll just give you guys a little bit of introduction of what the game is all about. So obviously, like I said, it's the sequel to the first Sonic Advance. It came out, I think, in 2003. It was basically Cream. You guys know Cream the Rabbit. This game right here was her first appearance, actually. Her first ever appearance in a Sonic game, really. And then right after that, she basically appeared in Sonic X and she also made a little Easter egg appearance, or cameo appearance, I guess, in Sonic Adventure DX, the DX version, obviously. So yeah, basically she was kind of like there at the very beginning. Obviously, you get to play as her in Sonic Advance 2. So eventually, I'll show you guys how she works and everything, because you guys remember in the first Sonic Advance, I showed you guys how all the characters are in the game and all that. So I'll be doing the same thing with in Sonic Advance 2 as well. Here's the thing. Here's what's kind of weird though. So basically, well, here are the characters. So you obviously get Sonic, right? There's Tails, Knuckles, and Cream. And I remember when I first saw, when I was first researching the game or just playing the game, I was thinking, where's Amy at? But nope, she's actually not in the game. She's not. It's just Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Cream, which is kind of weird. Honestly, I think that's just weird to me, how Amy's not in this. I don't know. I always thought Amy was in the game, but I guess not. So it's just Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Cream, which honestly just seems so weird to me. But in the third game, though, luckily you get all 5 of the characters: Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and Cream. So eventually we get into that game. I really want to get into that game, obviously, because it's my favorite. But we have to get through these, the second game too. But yeah, basically the second Sonic Advance game, Sonic Advance 2, I was never really too familiar with. Like I said, I never grew up with it. I never owned the physical copy, because I used to own the first Sonic Advance physical copy. Well, I could, you know what? It was actually originally my sister's copy though. Which included, I mentioned it to you guys before. It was called something Sonic Pinball Party or something like that. It was like a 2-in-1 type of cartridge, and all that, which is kind of similar, because there's also another cartridge that's similar to that, but it has Sonic Advance and Sonic Battle. But I have Sonic Battle by itself as the physical copy. So, and I'm sure you guys saw, and I'm sure you guys did see, or I don't think you guys even saw in the Sonic Advance 1 playthrough, when you guys saw, because the emulator I was using was actually the two games in one, which had Sonic Battle with it. So it was pretty cool, It was just so cool how they had 2 games combined like that. But the copy we used to have, my sister had, was Sonic 1 and Sonic Pinball Party or something like that. So it's pretty cool overall, just pretty interesting. But yeah, Sonic Advance 2, I never owned the copy at all. I never even knew there was a Sonic Advance 2 for some odd reason, until like many years back. And then I saw Sonic Advance 2. Wow, I've never really played that one. After realizing, the game and all that, realizing what the game was, just all that. It took me some time to like figure it out. But I was never really too familiar with it, and I never really played it that much. So it's kind of cuckoo how I never play it that much anyway. So, yeah, but anyways, the playthrough will start next Wednesday. So yeah, next Wednesday we'll start. And plus, I was supposed to actually do this update for you guys last Sunday, but I didn't get to do it. So I was going to try to, but of course I kind of had a busy Sunday. Went to a few stores despite all the rain that was coming down around where I live at. Of course, I had a busy day on Sunday a little bit, so I didn't even get a chance to do the update. So basically, you guys got this on today. I was actually gonna do this yesterday too, but of course I was still busy. I was kind of busy yesterday too. I couldn't find the right time to do it. So, but I found the perfect time to do it today, so I could get this out to you guys, and obviously you guys can stay tuned for my next for my next playthrough coming next Wednesday. So, but yep, starting May 10th, obviously. I'll be doing that, and I don't know when the playthrough will last. Hopefully not too long, but we'll see what happens, Excuse me. I'm looking to see if it'll end. It'll probably end sometime at the end of May or coming into June. I don't know. So we'll see what happens with all that. But just a game I wanted to do for you guys. I've kind of waited a while to do it. I was originally going to do this playthrough like sometime last year, maybe when 2022 started. But I was still doing Super Smash Bros. Subspace Emissary, and then I just did Donkey Kong Country Returns and Minish Cap, all that. So yeah, you guys know. But other than that though, I think that's really all I have to say about the game overall, Sonic Advance 2. We'll see how the game goes. Just expect some rage, because I'm expecting to rage, especially at that one Eggman boss I was really rage quitting at a while back. So just be aware of that. Be aware that there will be some rage, because this honestly did seem like the most frustrating Sonic Advance game out of the three, believe it or not. So it's crazy. So now the only question is now, I've been thinking about this. I've been trying to figure out which phone should I actually record, the game, right? Because I was thinking either recording on here or my S8. So I'll give it some thought. I'll think about it, and we'll see which phone I'll use to record, the game. So I kind of want to do my S8, but I also want to do this phone too. I don't know. I'll think about it. We'll just see what happens, I guess. Maybe I will do my S8 just to avoid getting phone calls and all that. Just seeing like the phone numbers and stuff on the screen. Just doing all that crap. But because I feel like not even like you probably have to put your phone on airplane mode or something just to avoid the calls. It's stupid. Just to prevent getting calls and such. But we'll see what happens. I don't know. So I may do it on here. I'm mostly just like kind of skeptical about doing it on here too, even though it hasn't really been that big of a deal as of late, recording emulator games, obviously. I guess also because I'm afraid that's gonna be like slow. I don't know why. I have no idea why I am thinking that, but it's working fine. Playing the emulator game still is working fine on here. So I might do it on here, but we'll see what happens. So I'll think about it, and you guys will know how it all works. So I don't know. Either way, I mean, you guys aren't really gonna notice anyway, but just something I'm gonna decide on. Something you guys don't have to worry about. Basically, it's the playthrough will start next Wednesday. All you guys have to do is just expect it to come out next Wednesday, pretty much. So, I really don't think I really don't think I have anything else to say. One more thing I want to mention though, up here, right up here, check this out. Throwback Eagles hat. I got this actually sometime last week. I forget. Yeah, it was actually last week. I think it was like I can't remember now. It had to be like sometime last week, when I had during my day off or something. But it's like a Throwback Eagles hat that I wanted to get. Like, look at that Throwback Eagles logo in here on the side there, and all that stuff. That's basically all it is. Just wanted to show you guys that pretty much. So yeah, there was also I guess like obviously a current Eagles logo and all that. There was like a more modern version of this, of the Eagles current helmets and stuff like that, but I wanted to get this one instead because I really wanted an Eagles throwback hat, because I've been wanting a throwback hat for a while now. So just something I wanted to just show you guys, because I've been realizing it's been up there. I realized it was up there, and I wanted to show you guys that because I just put it up there just so it doesn't get ruined. But I think that's it for now. I'll just see you guys in the next video, and I don't know what video you guys will get Friday, but just stay tuned, and that's all I have to say for now. So I really have nothing else to say right now. Just expect the playthrough to come out next Wednesday. I'm actually pretty excited about it now, just talking about it. But we'll see how it all goes down, and yeah, just be excited for the second game of Sonic Advance. I'll be continuing this whole the little Sonic Advance trilogy pretty much. So either way, that's pretty much gonna be it here for you guys. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and that's basically it. So thank you guys for watching.